And
I'll be
good evening, everyone. I am Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors, and next to me is going to be Amanda
Hi.
from overseas. Then we got Cliff, Fox It Outdoors, and then we also have AT, Coffee and Camping, also known as Jason. We call him AT. And then we have Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. And how is everybody doing tonight on the panel?
Doing well.
Actually,
I'm going to show you one more thing we just picked up today.
Yeah.
I'm doing totally stinking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I did a little bit of research and stuff like that over the week, trying to find local chapters for Air Gun Association and Bow Association, basically Archery Association for Field Target. And I came across a couple of the national organizations. So I didn't get a chance to put the one down in the description below. Let's see.
Hey, Mom.
Let me put some more. I need to check this here.
Hi, Jason, Mom.
How's it going? Yeah, like I said, as I put it in the description right there. Here are some of the links to get you started with the AAFTA, which is going to be the American Air Gun Field Target Association. If you can go to that website, you can actually find out which chapters are in each individual state. So, which is really nice. And believe me, they are everywhere. And the shocker thing today, or the other day, I found out that California has the most of the locations. Yeah, go figure that one out.
I'm looking on YouTube for your thing, and I can't find it.
You mean Texas doesn't actually have that many?
Texas only has a couple of them. Like I said, my closest one here in Texas is about 5 hours away. I would actually have to go to Louisiana, which is actually closer.
Is there like a map that you can look at that has everything? Like
it won't be a map. It'll actually be a Windows. You go down, you click, and you open up like for instance, you would open up Arizona, and I believe there's 2 I know of in Arizona. Hi, Cecilia, how you doing? So yeah, you click on down onto that, and then that opens up, and there'll be the chapters in that state that actually have a monthly get together. So there'll be some of them are, it's basically it's for bragging rights, but then you get to the big competitions such as is it the Pyramid Air? They have the Pyramid Cup. Then you got the Air Gun Depot. I don't know why I have that in there twice, but yeah, Air Gun Depot actually gets together with Utah Air Guns, from what I understand, and they have one there in North Utah. There's a big one there in Arizona from Air Guns of Arizona, as everybody can see there. That's the one that kind of got me hooked into it all. Is when I first showed up there, and they are so awesome to go to, guys. If you get a chance to go to one of these events, you gotta go.
Is there any like close to South Dakota?
That you would actually have to look into. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Well, like I said, you can also go to Air Gun Nation. They'll also have a lot of information there of also different chapters. But if you go to the aafta.org, you can go into there and you look up locations. You just got to scroll almost down to the bottom, and then you'll see locations. You click onto that, and all the states will pop up, and you'll be able to actually see one of the locations. It's not a map; it tells you what city that it's in.
Can you put the link in the chat for us, please?
Oh, okay.
You have Oreos?
Not me. Jason does.
J2 does.
If you do, I'm reaching up and snagging them.
No, they're down in that corner way over there.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna go this way.
I seen him sneak one in his mouth, and I was just like, that little turd's got Oreos.
Sorry, can't reach over. Dang. I will grab then.
Yeah, and like I said, don't underestimate with the FTA. There's also a film thing that has the same lettering, so make sure you put the .org in there so you can find it. So you got to go to the www and put that in.
That'd be so weird if you pulled one out.
Good evening, Johnny. Hey, Ajax.
Hey, Molly. Hey, Ajax.
Hello.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Ajax, how's it
Ajax
going?
just told me if he's got.
Hi, Johnny.
Yeah, I got his prize yet.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Ajax. Hello, Molly. And hello, Johnny.
Oh, that's a very posh way of saying hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. It's because I had an Oreo that made me posh. Even though
Okay.
Okay, and
I'm also drinking like one of the most American coffees you can have at the minute too. Or let me maybe some more like American coffee.
Like
I just
there's
have
an Iowa
normal
coffee.
Nescafe Blend 48 coffee.
I got
I'm out of good coffee.
because I'm trying to put that link in there right now.
Black Rifle. I'll be trying that when I get over there.
This is one of the busiest packages of coffee I've ever seen in my life.
This one was made
Really?
in Dubuque, Iowa.
Like I was trying to read this on the back, and I was like, "Holy crap! There's too much going on."
It's giving me
Yeah.
trouble.
Camouflage can do that to you.
Very busy packaging.
Well, this one here's not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all. I like that.
Iowa
We
native.
found it today. Iowa native.
The other bag that was given to me by my buddy is also by Black
Yeah.
Life, and you can actually. It's not as busy, but it looks really cool.
Oh, that's nice. Coffee or die. I like it.
The box even says that on it too. That it got shipped in.
Got an itchy mush. Give me a mush. I'll scratch it.
They're cool.
Okay, there we go. Alrighty. I don't know if Ajax belongs to the that organization, but yeah, like I said, you guys can go on to like Facebook and just put in there any one of the air gun stuff. It's floating out there. Once you log into one of them, you'll find the other ones.
I still don't have Facebook.
You are fired, clear thief. You are fired, clear thief.
I'll rehire myself.
Yeah, 'cause- well, anyways, okay, cool. So Ajax does know about them. So yeah, so you can actually go into their onto their website, and you can also log into their Facebook too as well. Once you're into Facebook, you also have excuse me, some of the other ones. One of them is from Maverick, and that's let me see if I can get this correct here. Let me go ahead and close that one out. Oops, there we go. Oh, don't forget we got Airgun Depot too. And if you guys just want to get started in something like this, you can just go to one of the events and actually watch and learn. And when you go to the events, make sure you do have safety glasses. They need to be on at all times you're at the range.
Even if you have glasses, you have safety glasses.
Yep.
Most people don't think of that.
And even in the parking lot, please wear them. And if you're going to the event that has any of the big bores, take hearing protection, please, because they are loud. The big bores. Let's see. Let me get out of here and go into here.
I'm gonna say big boars are also really fast, so watch out.
Yeah.
Jason 1 over there knows how fast boars are. Living where he's at.
Oh yeah, they're quick. I'm trying to see if I can pull up some of my some of the groups here. So yeah, Ajax, yeah, you are a moderator. So yeah, you can pop up some of the stuff there from Facebook if you want to. So we can give them a little bit of a shout out, so people will know. I don't know if Johnny belongs to any of them. They're on Facebook or any other organization. I don't know. I never did ask him.
AT, do you have a Whataburger in your state?
No, we do not.
Well, then you can't have my burger.
No,
I've never
Cliff.
actually
sorry.
ate a Whataburger, but I'll keep hearing about them.
Guess what burger we ate today?
KFC.
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Wow, nice.
We have one in town.
They like originated in Texas and then just started moving upwards.
Or wait. Oh, hun? Where
Yeah,
did
it
we
is
eat
a full
again?
panel.
Where did we eat? Wahlburgers.
Hy-Vee.
Oh, sorry. My mistake. Wahlburgers. Different thing.
I had KFC for dinner
okay.
last night. I couldn't be bothered cooking.
Good
No.
evening, Rob.
Not a full panel. We got room for one more. I believe it's up to wait, he's paid. Are you he's paid.
Yeah,
So
I'm paid.
we can up to 12 people, Molly.
Yeah.
No, there's plenty of room.
Hey, cornfed.
Hey Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Okay, this is Mavericks Facebook page right there, and let them know that I sent you. So
Oh, I saw that. I was wondering what that was. I bet I could do that with arrows.
what?
Hit those targets.
Oh yeah. The problem is you damage your arrows because they're steel.
Blunts, dude. You never heard of steel blunts.
Oh yeah. But like I said, that's why archery also has the 3D targets. You know, you get the deer, the boar, the bear. They got turkeys now. They got
already have
velociraptors now. They have velociraptors.
They have
Really?
Sasquatch.
They have Sasquatch.
What?
Yeah, 7 foot tall.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes. They're about $800.
What?
And they weigh about 400 pounds.
There's a T-Rex.
Yeah. Hi Rob, how you doing?
What? That is.
I have a velociraptor.
That's funny, Johnny. There's all kinds of stuff. Like I said, they're all over the U.S. It's a growing sport.
Damn.
Everybody's really nice.
Well, I got a
if you-
duckbill one too for 600 or for 1,000.
A what?
A duckbill.
Yeah.
Sorry, duckbill dinosaur, and then they have a Sasquatch here. I'm looking at the Reinhardt Sasquatch foam target.
Mhm.
Almost 4K for a foam target.
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it gold plated or something?
Yeah, there is. Oh, I didn't see you. There we go. You're added to the stream. I couldn't see it because it's below. I got to scroll down. First time I've seen that.
Standard elk one is 1,800.
Hi, Molly.
Hey, Molly.
There she
How's
is.
it going,
Well,
Molly?
she's walking back. I didn't know I had to scroll up for it. She'll be on here in a moment.
Looks like he's pooping.
Who's pooping?
There's this 3D printed raccoon that looks like it's pooping. It's just the position that it's in. It's like sitting in a tree, but it looks like it's pooping.
Yeah, like I said,
Oh my God.
they actually have
Right.
elk. They have wolves. They have coyotes. They got all kinds of stuff for the foam targets.
Yeah, there's one. I'm looking at this one right here. This kid's got a compound bow, but he's shooting at what looks like a 3.5 foot cobra. I'm like, dang! I'd hate to have that thing sneak.
That
up
was
on me.
weird.
What was?
Oh, everybody went blank and zip, and I'm not sure what happened.
Oh wow.
But you guys ever heard of Delta McKenzie targets?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
They are out of Iowa.
You are really proud of Iowa.
I have a friend of mine that works at the factory. They have
Sorry, that
zombie
was
targets.
mine.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Apologies.
in Texas, the closest one here in Texas for me to go to would be the Arlington area. So, we're talking almost 5 hours of a drive time, which Baton Rouge, I think it's Baton Rouge is actually closer. I thought it was Lake Charles. It is not Lake Charles. Excuse me from the previous video, but I found out it is actually in Baton Rouge, from what I understand. I thought there was one in Lake Charles, but I saw on the list that from the association that it is in Baton Rouge.
I need to get me like about 4 of these 3D coyote targets and then just set them in my yard.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had crows and
Birds out.
all kinds of other stuff.
They have zombies. They have goblins. They have
Yeah, I saw that.
imps.
Well, I still think it'd be cool just to put that 7-foot tall velociraptor on the edge of my property facing the road. Right in the bush. In the bushes.
If
That
it goes
would be-
missing, don't
I
look
think
at me.
Bigfoot would be better.
I'm wondering how many calls I would get and how long it would take them to figure out it was there.
I still think
Probably
Bigfoot
about
would
2
be better,
days.
though.
No, there's little signs of Bigfoot all over the place around here.
No, but you think is a 3D 7-foot tall Bigfoot barely sticking his head out of some brush, but near the road. Wonder how many people would actually call people about it.
Do it like
Yeah.
Harry and the Henderson style. Make it so he's just like holding a big old branch.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to go ahead and move these things over there.
Yeah,
So everybody
Hilltop
can
makes
read them.
decent coffee. Haven't tried it, but I know they make a decent coffee.
Yeah, it's really good. They've got a ton of selection to choose from as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I've probably tried like 6 different ones, and they've all been good. But my favorite is that Dark Crystal. This one right here.
Mm. Dark Crystal. Yeah.
And they
We all,
even
know,
spell
we all know what that one's named
My
after.
precious.
look, they even spell it like that too.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah,
Still one of the weirdest.
Yeah, there's one from Johnny Mac right there I posted.
that's pretty cool, Johnny.
That is pretty cool.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but down here, I think they're called like a skunk ape or something.
See,
Yeah,
I've
skunk
heard
ape.
skunk ape. I've heard the Jersey Devil. I've heard Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and there's a couple others in the Appalachians.
Yeah, Yeti, abominable snowman. But yeah,
Depending on your region.
but like I said,
So
if
I got
The booger.
anybody in
a
the chat,
question.
yeah, go ahead.
Do you happen to know what Sasquatch's favorite meal is?
Jerky.
Jack's Drinks.
Jack Links,
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeti. Yeah, that's funny. Nice, good, clean joke. I like it.
What's a skeleton's favorite snack?
Ribs.
Air.
Damn it, ribs. Yep, spare ribs.
They've even got dragons.
I don't want to shoot that. I just want to set it on my house.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to shoot that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and they've got like little monsters.
Oh, look. It's, what's his name from Star Wars when he was a baby?
The Chewbacca.
No, it's
Jar Jar
Binks.
Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I
they've even got
have
a
not.
poison mushroom.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny says, has anybody seen anything like that, like a Sasquatch? I'm going to say no, I have not.
I have not.
I have not, but one of the
But
places,
yeah,
My ex-wife.
one of the places I like to backpack at, there a lot of people talk about sightings out there. And when I went last, I didn't see anything, but I've definitely heard some weird noises in the night.
If you're anywhere along the AT, you will definitely hear some weird noises.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, this wasn't in the AT. This was in the Uharis.
Oh, okay.
Bobcat.
No, no. It didn't sound like any animal at all.
Mhm.
So yeah, there was some weird noises going on. And when I went, it was pitch black because the area is so wooded that you can't see a dang thing out there.
That's why you go out there with night vision goggles and thermal imaging.
Right?
What do you think you are, monster hunters?
Well, that's the thing, though. You got all of these people that go out there in the middle of the night in the woods. It's like 40, 50 degrees out there. Anything that has a heartbeat is going to show up like a freaking glowing light bulb. And
Oh, yeah.
none of these idiots, they go out there, none of them take night vision goggles or thermal imaging.
No.
So they're out there with these like trash cameras that have like slight light enhancement. So when you're looking out through the camera lens, it's brighter than what it actually seems. But you still can't see anything if it blends in with the background.
Sam Squatch.
Sam Squatch.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, Sam Squatch is from, if you watch Aqua Chicker, he calls it Sam Squatch.
That's cool, Rob. I would love to go do the AT sometime. I just don't have the money or the time to do so.
Oh, yes.
50 miles, that's going to take him about a month and a half, 2 months.
No, not really.
Your average on that is going to be max 13, maybe 15 miles in one day.
Not
If you're
really.
pushing it.
No, I've seen backpackers on the AT do 20. Easy.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
get up at the butt crack of dawn and they only get like 6
No.
hours of sleep.
Well, the thing is, I mean, they just, get on a pace and they just go. But they're also ultralight backpackers, most likely. They have the least gear to deal with. And
Yeah.
but they can go 20, 25 easy.
I get maybe 15 on me just because I'm fat and I'm out of shape and I'm not walking 20 miles in one day.
No,
So I've got this thing.
neither am I.
Everybody, all these people are worried about doing like the fastest known times. I'm going for the slowest known time. I want to enjoy myself.
Oh, yeah.
I
I would stroll, take pictures, video.
If
I would
went
I would take
out
some
and
stuff
did
that wasn't
3 miles,
standard.
I wouldn't care.
You're there for the scenery.
I would, like I said, when I go, I'm going to take some of the most unstandard equipment ever. I will have a takedown bow with me, no matter what.
So they recommend if you're going to do the AT, you have to take some sort of protection.
Johnny said he'd get 15 minutes maybe, then he's out.
I've actually heard about people who actually made the first 5 miles and set up camp.
Oh, I would do it in 3. I wouldn't care.
No, they were just that far out of shape. They just did it right off the bat and didn't realize how hard it was.
I'm fat and I can still walk more than 5 miles.
Yeah, this one's for you, Colin.
I just don't want to. I want to enjoy it and take my time.
East or west? What's that about?
The campground.
Oh, give me a second here.
Yeah.
South.
I'll look it up here. Roberts Creek East or Roberts Creek
Yep.
West, right?
But yeah, like I said, when I get up there, whoever shows up, I'll bring some of the lower powered air guns so everybody can check them out
Here's an
when we get
here's
over
a
to that
crazy
range.
thought.
I think
We-
Roberts Creek West.
all of us.
West. Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
wooded one.
why
Yeah,
don't we
that's a
try to
little bit
plan a
better.
trip for the
It's
AT?
less,
Crowded.
less houses and stuff around it.
Yeah.
I'm checking their website now.
Check on the website.
Yeah, because
We're getting a little over anxious here.
yeah.
You know, they do.
Well, we haven't been in an outing in years.
Oh, we're going to see how we have not decided yet, Rob. I know you missed the last one because you had something very important to do.
Yeah,
He
it
had to
was
walk
the hospital.
his daughter down the aisle. That was
Oh
important.
yeah, that is important.
So we will decide what is a good date for everybody. That's going to take some configuring and all that stuff. So
I think that would be fun, honestly.
the AT,
Yeah, just get a whole bunch of us and just freaking just hike the AT for like a week.
do a section hike.
Yeah, go up, 3, 4 days, 5 days, and then just come back.
I would say go up 2 and come back 2 because
All
otherwise
of my hiking days are over.
my backpacking and hiking days are not over by a long shot.
Oh, mine are.
Jason just needs a really thick air mattress to sleep on.
No, I used to
And
do it. I used to do it for work.
No, Jackery, where you can have your CPAP machine with you.
No. I did all my hiking for almost 20 years.
Me too.
Every day at work.
Mine was for the military.
Yeah, try
I walk about
backpack
2 or
spraying a
3 miles a
4-gallon
day.
backpack 7 times a day. I had to refill that thing.
I didn't have to refill mine, except for I had to carry my regular gear, my weapons, and plus my med bag.
Yeah.
You think my walker will fit
Weighed a
down the
lot, by the
trail?
way.
Probably not.
We'll get you in off-road rascal.
Yeah. So we don't know if it's going to take place during the spring or if it's going to take place during the fall. We don't know yet.
Oh, the get together, we can do it in the spring.
Yeah.
And do a different one in the fall, depending on who can make it.
Well, I'm good. I'm good for one.
I understand that. That's why I
Yeah.
said depending on who can make it. If you can only make one, we'll pick a date that works best for you and go from there.
Yeah, as long as I get enough advance notice, I can put it in.
Okay. Because as soon as I hit the beginning of the year, I'll have like 3 weeks worth of vacation. So. I'm looking at Roberts Creek West is the location. So it's not a bad place. I've been there a couple times.
Yeah. Also knows they got power and they got showers. I'm good.
But do they have the power shower?
Only if you decide to crank the thing up.
Like I said, I don't know if New Mexico has a.
Oh, by the way, camping
Field
fees, $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, $25 a night.
I was about to say, is that per the weekend or the night? Because
Well, that's me for that. I thought it was 20 for a water and power, but no.
I'm
No.
looking at a picture.
40.
No, it's $25 per night, and they all have electricity.
Yeah, and you have access to water and showers.
Yeah. So yeah, if we can get that together. Yeah, I saw pictures on the roadside through Google Road.
All right.
Yeah, that range area looks like it's pretty overgrown.
It might be overgrown at this particular point in time,
Mhm.
but remember those Google Map pictures are old pictures.
Yeah, I don't know how old they are. Yes, this is true.
I mean, I've actually looked at Google Maps, and they show my trailer still being at my old location, and I haven't lived there for 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Mandy,
what
just
you
want to
eating?
know what you're
Mindy?
eating.
I know she's eating cereal or something, but
They're called Wheat Bix bites. They're like little chunky bits of Wheat Bix with honey and something else on them.
Cliff,
Oh,
that's similar to shredded wheat.
Australian version of frosted
Mini
Mini.
shredded wheats. Yeah, here.
I like the
They're
frosted
not-
mini wheats.
Mm-mm. It's not shredded wheat.
No, but it's similar. It's the closest thing that we've got here, Mandy. I know what it is.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have England. Yeah, my wife's from England. We lived there for a couple of years.
Oh, I love them. I love them.
That's like the closest thing that we have here is like a mini shredded wheat.
Mm-hmm.
I
One of
keep
the
getting
cer-
in trouble for not eating breakfast
Ah,
and just drinking coffee all day, and I have to work this afternoon, so I thought I might as well just eat some breakfast.
now one of the cereals I miss is Sunny Boy,
I never heard.
Canada. They might have it up there in Minnesota and Wisconsin area. It's like an oatmeal.
There you go, Cliff. That's the one I'm eating. Hang on.
Get that.
Oh, stop
So I
it.
can explain it.
What's a good time for everybody if they have a that's I can work around whatever you guys decide.
Before it gets hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check those.
Well,
Honey crunch.
Actually, the honey version that looks very different than what I'm.
I would
what
say either May or June for me,
May. May.
because
May.
July I'm usually on a 1 week backpacking trip up at Yellow River.
What,
It's
in
usually
May?
cooler in May.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite. Wild berry.
So the pretty much they're
I
like
try to go for a
granola
week
bars,
in July for my backpacking trip
the granola bar squares.
because I
I
miss
like
going
the
on my
time in May.
trips and
Early May.
backpacking trips.
I
I didn't get
want
to
a
go
little.
last year. This
I
year,
still want a little bit of a chill in the air when we have that evening fire.
so May.
Early May.
May would probably be the easiest,
May Day.
but also it's also rainy too. So
Is it then?
I have a feeling this year is going to be one of the worst winters we've had in a while
That's what
Because-
a lot of people are saying, that there's certain
because there's a
places
reason
get
for it. Because
really bad.
here,
Well,
It
been what,
is-
3 years since rain?
well, right now it's just, we've had very little to no snow in the last few years, and right now it's man.
Yeah, you guys didn't get a huge snowfall last year, which was actually shocking.
No, we got
Yeah.
ours 2 years ago.
They get like little bits of snow here and there, but it's usually gone by like midday. And I think one of y'all still has YouTube on volume somewhere. So I randomly hear echo every now and then.
No, it's not me.
It was me
Not
earlier,
me.
but I caught that one.
Not me.
And I know it
Probably
can't be
catching mine.
Amanda because she's muted right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I've got mine on mute.
No, what I'm saying is that might be one of the kids you guys might be hearing down the hall.
I'm checking my.
Starting to get warm in here with that on.
All right, now 2 of these are not like the other.
So, quick question for you: how long are we looking at doing? Are y'all looking at doing the camping get together?
Well, for my wife and I to get there, we want to get there on a Thursday, and we want to leave on a Monday.
It's a weekend
Okay.
over type situation.
Yeah, it's a weekend over.
Everybody's not going to be there the same length of time. I can be there for a couple of days, for at least 4 days. Be there for everybody to show up, for everybody to as host.
Mhm.
Have the first, and when we pay for our campsites, make sure we're near each other, or see if we can combine encampments to make it save space and money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
That
what I
way
was
we can
hoping
share.
for.
Well, I'm not going to commit to anything yet. I'm just asking, and I'm going to look logistically and see what I can pull off. But
Oh,
No,
that's what you could do. I mean, don't you
It's
can't.
not set in stone.
I think it
I
would be.
will be there in spirit.
You'll be there because we will kidnap you.
How's
Oh,
the
no.
cell service there,
Can
anyways?
you hurry up and kidnap me then? Because I'm kind of sick of being here.
I understand this.
Kidnap me! It's the only time
Well-
I'm going to say that.
Let's see. You're supposed to be
Mid-May?
coming to the States for the week for what month?
Say again.
I don't know.
Oh,
If you say
Anyway.
January, we can kidnap you then.
January's not looking so good. February, maybe March, April. I don't know. I just don't know.
Any one of those months, we could probably kidnap you, and they would not know where you went to.
Yeah, but that means I've got to come back. Like, when you
Yeah, but
kidnap
remember,
me,
Colin,
can you just
everyone in
make
this
sure I
country-
don't come back?
Is
Say what?
CCTV.
I didn't hear you.
She said she has to come back at some point.
Oh, I know, but we got to get
Okay.
some records written up.
Oh, we've got a lot of things I've got to do. Just want it over and done with. I want to be there. I want to be running amok.
Amok.
And
That
then you're
was
all
way
going to be
off.
like, get her back on that plane and get her back to Australia. We've had enough. Yeah.
You could technically claim that you have a bad case of C-19 and they won't let you back in the state or on an airplane.
That's true.
What's
She has
C19?
to get the pay.
The thing that shut down all of Australia for leaving.
Ugh. They're talking about putting us all in lockdown over freaking Christmas because there's a new strand.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
When you
after
get
that,
here, you
buddy.
claim you have a bad case of it, and then it gives you an extra 14 days.
That's true.
Can't I just say that someone murdered me and then like have a whole new
Wait.
identification?
How are you gonna say somebody murdered you if you're the one saying somebody murdered you?
Okay,
She's a
I didn't think that. I didn't think that through, did I?
No, you did not.
Okay, well maybe one of you can say that I disappeared and got murdered, and then come up with a whole new identity for someone who's already in America.
Yeah, but the
And then
problem
I
is
can
Davey is
say-
going to be the first subject because that's where you're going.
I
Yeah.
may or may not be able to help with the identity thing. I'm just saying.
I didn't think of that either.
You're
I don't
just
wanna
saying,
get
AT. You're not actually saying. You're just saying.
Yeah,
I don't know how to use a calculator.
just saying.
Yeah, no, I've got to
dyslexic,
really
so
think of
I'm
my
honest.
plans before I start saying them. I failed on both of those fronts.
Okay, so are we saying May then as a
May?
possible?
About mid-May.
May.
How's
Okay,
the
that
weather
helps.
in May?
Let's see here.
If you disappeared, how would we? Oh, yeah, okay, Rob. I didn't think it through. Okay.
It's going to be funny. I'm just going to text her one of these days on like Instagram, and Instagram's going to be like, "We're sorry, the person you were
Okay,
trying to text
when you
was no
say
longer in person."
mid-May, how does the 11th through the 15th sound?
Hey, Tina Ladybug, how's it going?
That sounds good.
Hey,
Hi,
Tina.
Pete.
That's literally as mid-May as you could possibly get.
Yeah.
It's
It's the
exactly
middle
in
of
the middle of
winter,
May.
though.
Are there any
I fired
holidays
myself,
during
corn fed.
then?
Okay.
Was that Molly?
Through
Are
the
there any
15th.
holidays from the 11th to the 15th?
We can
May,
double
no.
check. Give me a second.
No.
Mother's Day is
Not
on the
in May.
14th. Mother's Day.
No, national holiday. There is none in May.
There's not a national holiday, but there's a holiday that may prevent some people from being able to go out.
Yeah, I don't consider most holidays holidays. The only holidays I
Right.
consider holidays are Halloween and 4th of July.
Ian's birthday, Jenny's birthday, and
Hi, Tina. How you doing?
a wedding anniversary.
Those
Yeah, I
are
don't
registered
celebrate
for,
my
like,
my
national
birthday.
holidays,
so-
though.
But my wedding anniversary is not until June. Ian's birthday is not until the 1st of April. And Jenny's birthday is the 2nd of November.
That's right. I forgot Ian's birthday's on April 1st.
Yeah, he's an April Fool's baby.
I have a Christmas baby.
Who?
I'm a Valentine's baby.
My little one, Katie,
Oh,
born Christmas Day.
I have a cousin. Her name is Mary Christine.
Mm.
She was born on the 25th.
Oh,
Now,
Rob
Rob is
Timmy Buffett.
right.
One
Campgrounds
present
will
a
be
year.
packed for Mother's Day.
no, there is one special day in February, but it's not Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Rob says the campgrounds will be packed for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that Mother's Day weekend?
Mhm.
Yeah,
We don't have to have a weekend here if you don't need it.
Either one before or the one after.
That's awesome, Rob. It means she gets like 3 times the amount of presents.
that or either a third of the amount of presents because it all gets combined.
No. It's 3 times more. It's
No.
the Christmas presents, the I love you presents, and here's your birthday presents.
I feel sorry for anybody who has their birthday within like either December, the month before, or the month after. Because it's just
Why
like
they get the Christmas
Who
sales
said-
or the after Christmas sales?
Yeah.
I'd rather hit like November, like right after like Thanksgiving, because then you at least get the Black Friday sales. But The sad part is Black Friday sales start like a week before Black Friday. It's like, why even bother?
Yeah, but
Okay,
you can
so
always buy
Memorial
the
Day
stuff.
is also in May.
You
Say
can
again?
always buy the stuff.
Memorial Day is also in May,
Yeah, that's the last Monday.
and that one is going to be packed. We usually do Renaissance fairs that weekend, and Mother's Day is around the days we picked, which we have a lot of moms in the group, which is cool. But
I'd pick
Yeah.
somewhere like in June when it starts getting warm.
Well, this
Oh.
mama has no intentions of bringing her kids.
okay, we can go a week after that and go for if you guys come out on Thursday, the 17th through the 21st.
That
The
works
18th.
for us.
The 18th through the 22nd,
Yeah,
17th.
or actually the 23rd.
17th through the 21st.
Yeah, 22nd.
Okay, that's Tuesday.
No, Monday.
Oh, wait, I'm looking wrong. I'm sorry. I gotta scroll up on my thing. Okay, there I'm at. Okay, the next weekend would be the 18th through the 22nd. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would work too, right?
yeah, 4 nights. Yeah.
Where's my calendar? Or that's my calculator. Where's my calendar? There's my calendar.
Yeah, that gives me 2 days to get, or 3 days to get there, and 2 days to get home. 'Cause I want to stop at
18.
the museum on the way up there or on the way home.
Which one?
Ah!
The Daisy Museum, of course.
Well, there's also the National Guard Museum in Des Moines. There's quite a few.
And the Barbie Museum.
Where's that one at?
Bobby Museum.
It's going to get burned down if somebody drags me over there. That's what's going to happen.
Wrong Barbie. I don't know if you guys ever saw Rat Race.
No.
Yes. It's actually
Yes.
on Netflix. I have it locked on so I can watch it again because Rat Race was funny.
It is.
There's the Sally
They made a, didn't they
Salisbury
make a
National
second
Guard
one?
Science Center of Iowa, the John Wayne Birthplace Museum.
I figured if I'm going to stop by one place, it's going to be that one. I would like to stop by Umrex USA, but
Oh, I did mention that I would like to get you guys up to the Botanical Center in Des Moines just for a little bit, just because
I'd like to check that out.
it's a really cool place.
well, it'd probably be a full day for me.
March 12th is the last day for daylight savings again. Yay! Go back to normal time.
Yeah.
Silly daylight savings.
Well,
I,
yeah, you
I,
don't have to. Go ahead.
I hate to run, but I've got some stuff I got to get taken care of and a couple of things going on. So I was.
I can tell you hate to run.
Yeah, right. I hate that version too.
Yeah.
Trust me, I hate running
Same here.
too.
You'll walk at a leisurely pace.
Yeah.
Move with
Bye,
purpose. There you
JT.
go.
Bye, everybody. I miss you already.
Be well,
Bye,
brother.
JT.
Bye.
right. Later, AT.
He's cool.
They need to get rid of some of these wannabe holidays throughout the year.
I
Yeah,
looked
I
at
know.
the different holidays in May, and there was a ton of them.
Yeah, first day of Asian Pacific something, which makes no sense. You got Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, and then technically June 1st is
Yeah.
Day of LGBTQ, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
June
May
is
1st is
July.
Beltane for me.
What?
Beltane.
What's a Beltane?
It's a pagan first day of May.
I mean, not May Day.
I wouldn't even
Okay.
try, to be honest.
Same
Rob.
day.
I'd fail miserably.
July is like the only month that has like one holiday registered by everybody, and that is it. Ooh, August got squat.
And no, my luck, they'd set the canine dog on me. So, yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
So how do we make those reservations?
On their website, actually.
Mhm.
My County Parks.
To make sure we're all together.
Like I said, mycountyparks.com.
But we have to choose our site. Sorry,
Right.
I am hearing me echo somewhere.
It's not from
I'm
me.
telling you. Somebody
Is
still
it
has their
mine?
YouTube going.
Yeah, somebody still has their YouTube on.
It's not me.
Not
My,
Not
YouTube's not
me.
muted.
mine's muted.
Yeah, I muted mine a long while ago when I figured out I was the one that was causing the echo.
I don't have YouTube up.
Mine's muted.
Mike,
I don't
perhaps
know what's
we
going
do
on.
This is
misses.
every once in a while I'll catch it. Like right
Yeah,
there.
there was again.
Okay, if we go the 18th through the 29th, checkout is Monday. Facility type, it would be campsite.
And this is for what month?
May.
May 2023. And you guys were thinking the 17th
2023.
to the 25th?
No. The 18th through the 22nd for us.
That's what I put down that date.
I could possibly make that, unless I have a concert going that month.
They said no results to display from that one.
That's probably booked then.
I'm looking.
I think it's a state park, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Give me a second. I'm trying to find some more information.
If it's a state park, it's probably booked through that entire month.
I'm checking other campsites that are in the general vicinity. Like I said, there's Eagle Ridge, which is not too far from there as well. Give me a second here. Elk Ridge State Park. Elk Ridge State
Is that,
Park.
is that one full?
I have, I'm apparently so. I'm
Oh,
checking
bummer.
Elk Ridge right now. Rock State Park right now. And it's literally the closest one. So, but Rob does not like it because they have horses. He's not a fan of horses, apparently.
I'll bring
I'm not a
incense.
fan of cows.
Oh, first time I meet Amanda, I know what I'm wearing.
Cow shirt.
Cow suit.
No!
Yeah, for those who are popping in and out, I will redo the field target just before we end the evening. We'll do that again.
Do y'all want to know why I'm going to wear a cow suit when I meet her?
What?
Why?
Because you're
It's going to
mean.
be utterly hilarious.
Oh,
You're
Turn
like
into
what?
an utter failure.
What happened?
Oh, I just found out, looking at the Elk Rock State Park, their campsites, there's a max of 6 people. So we can, combine
6
people.
Yeah, but how many
That's
different tents?
You can have multiple tents and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
What's the vehicle count? Because, it may be 6 people per
2.
campsite, but they usually have a vehicle limit.
2.
Yeah.
Probably 2, which is still not bad. And they go from $18 on up. So at that one.
Sounds about right. 'Cause the last time I went camping a couple of years ago, I was like basically overnight, and I spent like $40 on I screwed up because my stupid self put the wrong dates on there, so I had to leave the next morning. I tried to get a hold of the campground host, but I didn't see him at all, so I couldn't even fix it.
I would, if we chose that one, we tried to find the one furthest from everybody else, so we could actually spend, have more seclusion type setup. I know Red Rock, but it's also probably one of the most popular ones there, Rob.
Yeah, which means
Is
it's
there
going to
one that has group sites?
That's the only ones that usually have group sites, or like the youth camps and stuff like that. The one I know best is Yellow River, which is up in northeastern Iowa, and that's a non-powered site though. There's no power whatsoever. There's no running water, but that's why I like it. But I had an idea about that. Unless we could find someone who has a generator for those people who do need CPAPs and stuff like that, that would be a possible option.
No,
To be
it
honest,
would
you
have
can
to be a
get
small
really
generator.
cheap generator from Harbor Freight for like $150, $160, I think is what they are.
Well, ask that guy. He works there.
The last campground that we tried to go to, they wouldn't let us run it during the night because it wasn't enclosed.
That's right.
Yeah, well, most campsites, yeah, after like 9 p.m. they require generators off.
And that's when he needs it.
Yep.
So your best bet then would be either one of the Jackery power banks or one of the other power banks. But
Yeah.
the problem is those things are like $800-900.
Yeah, no, I'm
we
not
just
paying
need
for
a
that.
site with electricity.
Yep.
So, well, Rob, what's your idea?
We send you the money and you book all the sites.
Rob seems to be more expert about this area than I am because I mean I've never camped in that area because I've always just driven from home. Though I would love to camp out. Now,
Well, why don't
maybe-
you have like a bicycle that you attach like a belt to and have someone stay up all night, right, like pedaling the bicycle, and the people who have CPAP machines won't have to have any light power because the bike's doing it for them.
and
Yeah,
then the
until the
person
guy
that's
riding
riding the
bicycle
bike
for sleep
dies
after
because
8
their
hours.
heart explode.
Yeah.
No, that'll be fine.
Just put the squirrel. Just put the squirrel and the wheel in there.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There's ways around it. We got this.
Yeah. Mhm.
Give it a nut that it can't get to, and it'll just run all night long.
Yeah, Rob is pushing for Red Rock, but Red Rock is also a highly popular, place, and they're trying to get into
It
that.
says they got 5 or 6 different campgrounds though.
They're very hard to get into because they're usually reserved in advance and they're usually booked solid.
So what is the temperature up there like there in early June?
I'm not sure. I mean, it depends.
You
It
need
does.
to get into the
Average.
campgrounds before the schools get out.
Yeah, that would be
June.
yeah, no. It's usually the middle of May when they usually get out.
Yeah, we
Or
need
April.
to beat those little buggers.
Or
to
April.
campground.
Last weekend of April. Look at that.
There's the North Overlook Camp. There's the
Not off the top
Ivans
of my head.
Camp, and there's House Station.
Cliff.
What was that?
Yeah, Cliff. No, I don't have it off the top of my head.
Because I was gonna say, if you have it, you can actually just run that off of 2 12-volt batteries as long as you have an inverter, depending on what the drain is for the CPAP machine. Usually, I'm pretty sure those things don't usually run too high on power.
No,
You
they're
should
they're
be
only a
able to
couple of
run.
watts.
Yeah, you should be able to run with 2 12-volt batteries in parallel with a connector, run to a inverter, and run the CPAP machine off of that all night long.
If we can get JV to go with us, guess what he does for a living, Jason?
Yes, I know that's what he does.
Yeah, he knows those things, and he might have some
Yeah, well,
suggestions.
He also needs a powered site for his CPAP.
Yeah, he's got
machine
one
as well.
too.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some other lakes around, other places around Lake Red Rock. There's one called Ivans, and I'm trying to find out the dates. So bear with me here.
Sorry.
There's a bear with you? I thought you had 2 cats.
Bear with me.
Oh, one looks like a bear. She's a little fuzzy little bear.
Little mini great Ewok.
Yep. But thing is, she's like lighter than Mac. He just looks like he weighs more.
Because she's all fluffy.
She's a fluffernutter for a reason.
She's all fluffy.
Okay, the nightly rates at Ivans is $20 a night. For the standard
Seems
electric
to be about the
campsite.
running theme for most prices for camps now.
$20 is not bad. But I'm not sure exactly if we can get in this early and set things up because it's a little bit far out.
Groovy.
Yeah, I know, Rob. That's why I was looking at Ivans because you never mentioned which particular one. You just said several campgrounds, so I just chose one. So we'd have to wait until closer to the time before we can set anything up because they won't go out this far. They go as far as May 9th, and we need the 18th.
Oh, so we got to wait a week
Probably
or two.
before we can start setting things up. And it says there's some Wi-Fi coverage.
Woohoo!
Hey,
YouTube.
Mandy can be there
We can go
anyway.
live. We can go
We will,
live.
we will definitely have a lot of cameras going.
I will be there in spirit. And if you go
Looks
live,
like
I will be there
North
in the
Outlook
chat.
Campground, size
I'm
50
looking.
and 51 and 52.
I'm looking. I'm backtracking here, so bear with me here.
Now, Rob, are you familiar with this area?
He goes fishing there a lot.
Oh, okay. Lots of trees.
There's trees. Oh, this one's a little bit better. I'm looking for the dates here. Give me a second. Give me a date. Give me a date. Give me a date. Okay, check in.
We're gonna need more than 3 spots, though, aren't we?
Oh, we're going to need more than that. Oh, we can't. It's still too far out.
Well, that will give you all time to figure out exact dates and everything else. And then you can all just like, okay, these are the dates. Who's coming? Transfer Colin the money and book.
No, or they can book it themselves, and we just
Yeah.
share.
Either. Same thing.
Yeah, but I'd hate to be on the other side of the campground.
No, that's why we picked the numbers that are all together, like side by
Yeah.
side by side.
I'm good if there's a lake. I'm good on the other side. I'll just take the canoe and I just canoe across the lake.
You are a canoe. Yeah,
You're a
canoe.
canoe.
You're a
We'll
canoe.
suspend your canoe from 2 trees and make it into a hammock.
I ain't sleeping in the bottom of that thing. Heck no, that thing be uncomfortable AF.
You didn't say you could make it into a little hammock setup.
I'm sleeping in that sucker heavy. That aluminum canoe is not light. It
No,
looks
they're
light, but
usually
that thing
not.
probably weighs about 100 pounds.
I mean, I was looking at Ivan's is cool, and the North Overlook is cool. There's another one called Howell Station. I'm going to check that one out too.
How the heck do you get there?
That's a good question.
By
Never been.
vehicle.
I'm checking the. Yeah, well, let me check in anything because it's too far.
Yeah, because that's like still 5 months away.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out information about that one because if you get a group site that we can all get to, I don't know.
Well, again, I mean, we can estimate the dates, but at this point, we still have to wait probably 2 months before we can even figure out what days we can actually try to go.
Campsite filters, group size, depending on how many people are planning on actually coming.
Yeah.
Electrical hookups, which is a necessity.
Rob says Howell Station is full of rich, stuck-up $200,000 motorhomes.
Ugh.
So
Don't
we
wanna
ain't
go
going to
there.
that site.
No.
Yeah.
That's why you go there.
No.
Oh, just to mess with them?
Yeah.
Set your like $200 rinkety-dinkety tent and your garbage campfire right next to their $200,000 motorhome.
Oh, you better believe it.
Jason and JV leave their CPAP machines at home, so they just sit there and snore the whole camp down.
Oh wait, don't forget I snore too, but I actually snore less outside.
So everyone bring like ear protection so you can sleep at night, and everyone else just snore.
I bring earplugs.
Okay, good idea, Mom. Good idea.
No, I'm just thinking is we need to find a place that has a group site with power, and we can bring as much firewood as we can scrounge without having to buy any. And
I'm not bringing it.
we have a ton of it in the backyard.
You need to
So
make sure that you're allowed to bring wood outside of the campground as
no.
well.
No, here in Iowa, if it's Iowa-based firewood, you can use it. You can't bring it from out of state.
Okay.
So I have several trees that need to be cut up with chainsaws. They're already down. They're already dry. They just need to be cut up where it's manageable lengths.
We got that one there from Rob.
Yeah, Yellow Banks is just outside of Des Moines, but they're not near the archery range. That's the reason why we're choosing it, Rob. Get me wrong, I've been there. It's just that it's not convenient for archery.
It's
Well, how far away is it to the archery from there?
Probably about. Give me a second here to do a quick check. Okay. Okay. Can you see? I am going to change this one down to here. It is actually about 40 miles.
Which is what? Well,
Who cares about fishing?
I care about archery. I care about fishing. Okay, so let's just settle those.
He's the one that started it.
Doesn't mean you can finish it, Colin.
Well, the thing is, the whole point was doing archery get-together fishing thing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you go camp somewhere where you do your canoeing, you do your fishing, if the archery is
do all
not
three.
that far away, then you can just, drive there and.
Well, the thing is, that's why I was trying to choose where we were at, because we're like everything was within of not even a mile or so.
Colin, I can do all three at the same time. Archery, fishing, and air gunning all at the same time.
How do you retrieve fish after you shoot them?
Yeah, see? We got the arrows that fit down the barrels or over the barrels. So
That's
there's the
from
air gun.
you, Rob.
And then you get to shoot the arrow at the fish.
No, Rob said, but it's only 31 miles from him. He's in Des Moines.
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, well, you might not be able to find a place with your dates that you want that has everything there. So if you can
Yeah.
find something.
Now, what about the
that's
place you
close
were at
to the other.
last fall?
That's down in Osceola.
Is that
Okay.
further away from you, or?
No, we
Oh,
have
yeah.
to drive through there to get to.
Yeah,
Fine.
actually, it is. I mean, we could probably go there again. They do have all three. They have everything right there, power, everything.
On
Well, there you
yeah.
go.
There's not a lot
Do
of
they
trees,
have
though,
a group
around the
site?
campsites, though.
Do they have a group site?
No, they do not. They have a youth campsite, but there's no power there. The power sites are really, really freaking big, and it's really spread out.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong, and the archery range was kind of lame because they were not well maintained at all.
Mhm.
That's why I like the one that I was talking about, because the targets are really well maintained. In Red Rock, it's actually literally over the hill. Red Rock Lake is literally over the hill from the archery range.
And through the woods
Yeah,
over by
You can
Grandma's
literally-
house.
you take the 3D target route, and you can walk right down to the water.
Over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
All we need, so we just need to get a campsite that's close by, that we all can get to, that'll hold all of us, that is within,
Good night, Rob.
Good night, Rob.
He says he's
Let
gonna
me
go
know
ahead and do
what
some
you find out,
research
Rob.
over the weekend.
Like I said, Rob's a little sad that he couldn't make it the last time because he
Yeah.
he had priorities.
Well, yeah. Immediate family comes first.
Fed.
Oh yeah, always. So I mean, he doesn't like horses. That's the reason why he doesn't want to go to Elk Rock, which is literally down the road from the archery range.
Is that
But they
because he had problems with horses before in this past?
It's the
Probably.
smell.
Who cares about smell? I can deal with that. I grew up with horses,
Same here.
but I mean, I'm not sure about Cliff though. Cliffy, Clifford.
Cliff.
He has his microphone off.
I can't
That means
tell.
he's probably eating something or he's talking to somebody.
Or you had to
Or
meet a
both.
man about a horse.
That too. But I'm sure we could probably come up with stuff we can do during the day and stuff.
Well, you can fish in the morning, do a little bit of archery, and then fish in the evening. Then have campfire stories and
Hot dogs,
sunset.
burgers over the fire or whatever. Popcorn, even.
I can do chili and cornbread.
Yeah, hey, if we catch any fish, we can go fishing. Yeah, a little fish fry. But I'd rather not go that route because that took a lot out of me last time when it comes to fish fries. So I don't cook fish at these events. I just basically bring food and eat. Catch and release is good.
I do that.
And who knows? If I could set up my pavilion, I would love to do that. Because it'd be so comfortable to get sleep off the ground, and Jenny would be comfortable and everything else. And then we would have, a whole set up for Ian on his own. Ian's good with both fishing and archery, so
Well, that's good.
yep.
Just make sure
Well,
you
this
bring
time
in
we
a
will
long
be-
sleeve fishing shirt.
Huh?
Just make sure this time you make sure he brings a long sleeve fishing shirt.
Yeah. He didn't
So he
have
doesn't
one.
fry.
He still wants to get one from JV though, because he supports JV. The only thing I could think of, he'll be 17 when this happens.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe one of the few last big things we do together before he turns 18 and decides whether he wants to still come and visit me every weekend or not. Be up to him.
To get away from mom.
It's up to him. I mean, literally, he
It is.
He does not. When he turns 18, he has his own right to choose. But if he chooses not to go to college, then I have to put in the paperwork for saying I don't have to pay child support anymore,
Oh yeah.
which his mom's not going to like.
No.
But if he decides to go to college, then I have no issues with paying until he graduates. So
Yeah.
that's up. But he's now
Or 26.
huh?
Or 26.
I thought it was 23. Welcome back.
Hi, Cliff.
Howdy. I was trying to scare Amanda, but apparently she's not paying attention.
Nope.
We were saying your name multiple times.
I was paying attention.
Well, I got something random for you guys that I got out of the garden today, which I know this
Elite.
isn't really Jason's gardening channel, but I just got to show you guys because I'm like super stoked on this thing.
It's a
What did you
leek.
get?
A carrot.
It's a root.
You gotta eat-
That is the most perfect carrot that I have grown randomly, and I was just pulling stuff out I don't know, I think about 6 o'clock. I was out there with a flashlight pulling random carrots. This thing came out. This thing is perfect.
Your favorite is okay. Now you got to see you eat it.
No, this one's gonna be. I'm saving this one for later.
He's gonna mount it, and put it on the wall.
No, sir, I'm not. I'm gonna. Never mind.
Olaf.
Now I'm scared.
We'll try to keep this chat PG.
We're trying to find a good place for us to go because Rob doesn't want to go to Elk Rock because of the horses, even though that's technically the closest to the actual archery range.
Why is Rob afraid of horses?
No, he doesn't like the smell. I don't have an issue with it, but
I grew up in an area of Colorado where you drive like 45 minutes north, and all you smell is like cow farms and horses. And yeah, that just to me,
Yeah.
I got so used to it. It just smells like money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually, as a group, have to decide, not just Rob, obviously.
Yep.
So, we could do the logistic part here, but that's as far as we can go. But we have to, as a group, decide what we already decided what weekend, which is good. We got it on the weekend. If we can all make it, then we got to figure out where.
Yeah,
Then
if
that's
it's far enough ahead. I can put that request in.
So once we just got to get a location locked down.
Yeah.
A campsite. And if each campsite allows up to 6 people, that's at least 3 tents right there.
I was gonna say 3 campsites all we're gonna need because that's 18 something people, and I doubt we're gonna have that many people.
And there's probably going to be people who are going to be day trippers who are not going to camp at all. Just coming in to hang out with everybody, which is also cool.
I don't think anyone, to be honest, I don't think anyone's gonna drive that far just to day trip it, unless they live like an hour away.
Well, see, the people from Iowa that I know of, we've got
Corn
Rob.
fed.
Rob, myself. We have
Ian and Jenny, if they show up.
Ian and Jenny. Yeah, definitely. Jenny, we hang out. No, not a problem. She's not a fisher. She doesn't fish, but she does love hanging out with people and talking to people. So her and Molly would get along like gangbusters. Let's see. She. What else we got? We have Tyler. Not too
That's
far.
if we can. Well, I don't know if he's in the area anymore, so I think.
I don't even know where he's at anymore. I thought he might be in Missouri or something.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. He has not let anybody have any sort of information as to his location due to a certain a-hole on the internet.
Well, there's other people in the general vicinity, like Deb. She's from Council Bluffs. She's in Omaha, which is still not far. 3-hour trip.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe even he'll be old enough then. Evan might make it. Who knows if he decides to come from where he's from?
Evan should be old enough because he's almost 18 anyway.
Right. He should be able to old enough to drive here on his own. That's the reason he didn't make it before. He was underage.
Ajax isn't that far away.
Right.
Johnny Mac is not that far away. They're 4 hours, 5 hours away, depending on where they're at in Michigan.
Mike, catfishing guy. I can't remember his name.
Ike with Mike?
Whatever, catfishing. He was in
Mikey Turner.
Huh?
Mikey Turner.
Yeah, Mike Turner. He wasn't that far away, but he moved to be with his new girl. So I don't know where he moved to. So that's the last
Mississippi.
Huh?
Wasn't it Mississippi?
Something like that. So he might be not.
I think
in the
it was
area.
between 2 because the reason he was moving was 1 for work and 2 was for a lady. So
I remember the lady part. I don't remember the job. So that's also a possibility as well. So there's probably a few others that might show up. Who knows? And the thing is, those of us who are fisher people, I guess what do you call it, or just call fishermen as a light term. You can help those of us who are terrible at it, if you can.
It's not
as
hard.
long as you have fun, it's all that matters.
That's all I do. I don't care about catching fish. I just like fishing. That's
Exactly. It's about getting out and enjoying yourself, whether you catch fish or not.
Yeah.
It's okay, Colin. I can put a worm on your hook for you.
Oh no, I can do that. I'm really good at that. It's just the fact is I don't go. I have trouble catching a specific type of fish on purpose. I can't say I'm going to go bass fishing and catch a bass. So I put a hook on and a worm and a bobber. I'm happy. I'm not a lure fisherman in any way, shape, or form.
He doesn't like to lure the fish.
Well, there's people. If we put the word out there, I'm sure people would show up just as hang out with us and stuff like that. Just YouTube get together, and archery and fishing and maybe a little bushcraft. Who knows?
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Instagram is like killing me right now. Just
Is that the 24-foot boat deal?
To what?
JB's post on Facebook.
Oh no, he threw one out here on Instagram, and I'm like, I saw it, and I'm like dying. But I went down just just a little bit, and I saw another one up. Heavy cover threw one out there and said, "Who won the election?" And the chick goes, "The government," and it's the Dwayne Rock concentrate. Like, what?
I'm back.
Like, internet is killing me right now.
When did you say? Yes, I lost it laughing.
Yeah, I was dying on that one too. Outside donkey.
Oh, is that one? The Shrek one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that
I'm
one.
neither this nor this. Where do I pee? And you get Shrek says, outside donkey.
Okay, we'll figure something out when it comes to
Yeah.
what activities we
When
do.
it comes time, yeah.
I mean, after a couple of days, it will probably be going, oh, we're so sick of each other. Someone stuffed a sock in his mouth. He's snoring too much.
No, I don't snore as long as I got my CPAP.
No, Jenny usually says she actually says she can tell the difference when I'm outside. I sleep better.
Mm.
I'm not sure how or why, but I do. I was just curious. You,
I snore very cutely. I have a very quiet snore.
Ian snores, but not as
And
bad.
yes, I've heard myself snore because I had a snoring app because people said that I snored and I didn't believe them. And that I talk in my sleep, which I do believe. So I downloaded a snoring app and I thought, oh, my snore's so cute.
Now, okay. Do we want to have any competitions while we're down there? Like the biggest and smallest fish, best archery shot, that kind of thing, and worst archery shot.
I'd put the idea out there, but I wouldn't just go there and have fun, go with the flow. Like, don't have a schedule to what you're gonna do for the day. Just
I wasn't putting a plan on. I was saying by the end of the weekend, so before we can make fun of each other at the very least. Or
actually,
at the fishing part.
I've got a funny one. If we're gonna do the smallest fish, I got to get with a buddy in California. I don't know if he still has the plaque or not, but they made this big old plaque. It's the smallest fish, and it's a unit lure. And by unit, I mean the lower unit is absolutely hysterical looking at that thing. But I don't remember if he has it or if he finally gave it away to somebody that got one of the smallest fishes.
Okay, we'll see.
I would love if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna get a hold of that thing and I'm gonna give it to somebody.
Oh.
Don't forget to bring your bows if you do have bows, folks.
Yeah, I'll be bringing mine.
I'll bring extras.
I'll bring all my bows so I can make my hair pretty.
Make sure they're pink, for Mandy's sake.
Nope. I ain't touching pink unless I'm wearing leather welding gloves.
Mandy, he won't wear pink bow for you.
No, he wouldn't make me a pink paracord bracelet or anything either. Grace ended up getting one made.
What if he replace his shoelaces with pink shoelaces?
I'm just gonna spray paint him pink while he's sleeping.
I'll throw my shoes in the fireplace and walk around barefoot.
I already have a plan.
Ooh, paint his toenails pink.
Now, cast iron. Should I bring cast iron?
I'm bringing some.
Okay, I've got a Dutch oven and a couple of
I'm bringing my Dutch.
Cast iron
I'm
skillets.
bringing my egg pan and griddle.
Okay. I bring my cast iron pizza pan, which I use as a griddle.
I suppose I can bring cast iron if I can find what box I stuck it in.
Well, it would be the heavy
Doesn't
one.
mean everybody bring it. I mean, we could provide it for whoever needs it. That way, you guys don't have to carry the extra weight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you plan on bringing it anyway,
Keep it
that's
hard.
on you. I mean,
A cast iron's the only way to cook.
now make sure we have bacon, a lot of eggs. I'll bring my Big Daddy skillet with me. I'm sure you've seen it already.
Yeah, you showed it to me. Well, without the handle.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get a new handle. They may tell me I have to buy a brand new one, which is about $140,
Yeah.
which might be worth it, just because it's
Colin,
freaking
you
Freaking
should
huge.
bring the big boy.
The big boy.
Your
the big.
Ooh.
yeah, the big old cast iron, the big old pot. Should bring that sucker.
That's what I was planning on. That's what the Big Daddy is.
Yeah.
If that big skillet was enough to cook eggs and bacon,
No, I'm talking about the cauldron.
I don't have a big. I got a little cauldron.
I thought you had
I
a
have a
decent. I thought you had like a good sized cauldron.
I've got a good sized Dutch oven, but I don't have a cauldron. My little cauldron's like this big.
Yeah, I remember the little one. I thought you had like a big one for like a family.
I wish I did. I've been trying to find one.
I love
And
that
every time I
Dutch oven.
find
That's
one, I cannot
big one.
afford to even pick it up because it's too heavy. Because it's like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like $700.
Pretty much, yeah. Or I find a really good one and they have a hole drilled in the bottom,
Ooh.
Yeah, because they used it for a planter.
which really sucks, by the way.
Who uses a cast iron pot as a planter? You got to be out of your freaking
More
mind.
idiots than you know. Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to call anybody an idiot, but
I'm
I
sorry,
call myself an idiot on a daily basis, Colin.
Well,
I
if the
call
shoe
myself an idiot.
fits.
But if I had a cauldron that big, I would have to have some way to hold it up off the ground so we could put fire underneath it. Coffee pots will definitely be a must.
Oh,
Notice
yeah.
I said pots, plural.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure you guys see how much coffee I go through. So we probably have a lot of coffee going through there, a lot of tea, a lot of cocoa, water, pops, or sodas, depending on where you're from. Pepsi will be available, guaranteed. I'll make sure of that. And we'll make sure we have maybe even some hot cider. Who knows?
Yeah.
Whatever we decide to go for meals, because we're going to be there multiple nights and multiple breakfasts. So, or we can just split everything up evenly. Everybody picks a day and a meal to work with.
Just potluck it.
Every meal.
That's a good idea.
Just potluck it.
Well, the thing is,
And
who is in charge of each meal? Because we can't potluck the entire thing. It's a lot of dishes.
No, everybody just one person makes potatoes one night, one person makes up the hamburger patties one night.
Well, I was going to say one person with the main course, one person with the side, whatever. But I was talking about for breakfast. Just usually, if you're going to make it breakfast, everybody makes one big thing of bacon, sausage, or whatever you want to use. Then you got links and then ground and there's patties.
Getting somewhere on his cabin.
See, when I go camping with a group of people, we don't do any of that. We bring our own meals, we prep our own meals, we cook our own meals, we eat our own meals. They bring what food they want, we bring what food we want. That's how I've always
We
been
can do that and
thinking
just do one night as a potluck.
Yeah.
We have Saturday night usually the big night for everybody.
Yeah.
And we can make sure we get. Well, there's one thing I would love to see is a group picture and a group video of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a definite.
I'm honestly good with a potluck style meal just any day, any time that we're out there. Because
Well, we could get stuff together and making breakfast burritos in the mornings.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Except I'm
okay with breakfast burritos.
Breakfast.
Yeah, I'll eat fruit and I'll eat like Weetabix bites. I'm
Well,
flossing
we're gonna have to
myself at
bring
the
the
moment,
veteran
but
food. We're gonna do that.
or yogurt. But I don't eat like meat or anything like that for breakfast because it
Eggs.
sits too heavy in my stomach.
I do eggs. I do.
Or having yogurt with granola in spirit.
Ooh.
Oh, we can bring oatmeal for you.
Well, that's the
That
one
sounds
thing
good
I
too.
can't eat in the morning. That if I eat oatmeal in the morning, dude, my
Which spirit,
stomach
honey?
gives me the finger all day
The
long.
spirit she's going to be there in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like tequila or vodka.
Well,
No,
Everclear.
no.
if we're going that route, I'll just have this guy bring whatever he's got in stash, and I'll either buy it or trade for it.
What would you trade for a bottle of whiskey?
2 bags of rice.
Depends how good's the bottle of whiskey.
A decent one.
Here's the thing. It may be a bottle of whiskey. The average price on that's usually about 20 or about $35. But here's the thing.
40.
Okay, so they've gone up in price.
No. This is 3 years ago. It was $40.
It's probably about 43 by now. The stuff hasn't gone up too bad, but I mean, I can easily trade for seeds, food. I mean, if I'm going,
We're
I'm
doing
taking
that.
seeds with me
Does
anyway.
We're
anybody
doing that,
here
Cliffy.
do red wine?
Ew.
Gross.
Does anybody cook with red wine?
Ew.
Nope.
Yeah,
Some people do.
recipe calls for it.
Some people
I
do, but I don't.
I
don't.
have some wine that was given to me for veterans for Veterans Day a few years ago
Mm.
that I have no plan to use. So I want to see if I can do something with it. I also have some white wine, various types of white wines.
As long as it was stored correctly, it should be okay.
I have a lot of wine racks in my house.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a ton of wine, unfortunately, because I went through a lot of it with trade and stuff like that. So, but my whiskey has been my mainstay for the most part.
I can't wait to trade with Cliffy. Hey, Cliffy.
Right?
So, what would someone give me for a bottle of whiskey?
Black eye. Sorry.
Sorry, would not work because I would defend it.
No, I would just.
Depends on what you're looking
I'm
for,
bringing my
too.
own bottle of brandy.
Mac, no. Get off my backpack. Uh-oh, he's caught. Got a claw caught. Oh, he's free.
Psych.
Gusto, settle down.
Now, well, we can make sure we bring like a crate of eggs, at least.
Like bacon and eggs for use, lot. Just Americans in general. Is like
Oh,
a
yeah.
staple breakfast. So,
Now, remember, this
Oh,
is
I
In a
know.
tortilla with cheese, it's awesome.
ew.
What was that?
With cheese and a tortilla, it's awesome.
Well, I mentioned
A
breakfast.
little bit of salsa. Yeah.
Snort in my
Make a
face.
5-speed.
We have some peppers in there, and green pepper. But I got to go easy on the cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Much as I like grilled cheese, I can't eat it that much.
I'm a big fan of the Mountain House biscuits and gravy.
Breakfast skillet?
No, the biscuits and gravy, but other people think the biscuits and gravy is just nasty.
Well, here's the thing.
Just add
If
a
we could-
tortilla to it and it's fine.
Now, here's the thing. We have this really good pepper gravy mix that we can get down here, up here. I mean, and we get some biscuits going in the Dutch ovens. We can make some serious biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
Monkey bread.
I can do
I
that.
don't know how to make monkey bread. I'm just going to figure out how to do the biscuits for biscuits and gravy, and make as many as I can.
I'm just if we're gonna do that, we just we need a Dutch oven style, and then we need just like
Dutch ovens, I got.
biscuits.
We can bring as many biscuits as we can get our hands on, and some charcoal wouldn't hurt for that kind of setup.
If you're gonna do a fire, you just put the charcoal from the fire on top.
It depends on how well we cut the wood cut up and how much hardwood we're using.
Well, here's the thing. I have I think it's like a 4 or 5 quart zebra pot. All I have to do is get a small rack for it, and then I can turn that into an oven.
Okay,
So much. Let me grab that.
we'll figure things out. We have time.
I have a
We'll write
huge
down a
super pot.
schedule and we'll see what we can
Why
come
on
up with.
purpose?
My Dutch oven's freaking huge. I think it's a 12 quart.
I got two of them.
See, here's my
So,
super pot. I got a
We can make a lot of biscuits.
Huh?
We can make a lot of biscuits.
I think you can get about 6 to 8 in here, or 6 in here.
I get about a dozen or so in my Dutch oven.
Or sorry, it's the Firebox Billy, but it's still a Billy zebra pot, regardless of how you
So
look
we
at it.
buy
You haven't had a chance to
biscuits or
use it that
making
much, have
biscuits?
you?
Huh?
You haven't had a chance to use it that much, have you?
No, it's been sitting in the bag since I bought it. But basically, what you do is you get a like a cooking screen that sits inside. That basically sit in here.
I've seen the videos on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just do it that way, and then just cook on it. But yeah, you can get about probably 4 to 6 biscuits in there. I mean, that's usually enough for about 2 to maybe 2 people.
Right.
Are
But we're
we
going to have more
buying
than 2 people to
biscuits,
deal with.
Or are
So
we making biscuits?
we could just buy store bought and just go that route. It'd be a lot faster.
I'm not gonna sit there and try to like physically make like homemade biscuits. It takes way too long.
Nope.
We want to spend their time fishing and
Archery and hanging out and all that stuff. So
I'm gonna spend my time laughing at Colin.
you can laugh at me all you want.
I'm just kidding.
I'm okay with that, brother. Because you remember, revenge is the best served cold. When a fish shows up in your sleeping bag.
Hey, I guess I'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Literally.
Wah, wah, wah.
He hates fish, folks. He loves to fish, doesn't eat it.
I hate
That's
eating
me.
fish, but I got no problems fishing. Oh, that's a loose thread. That's unfortunate.
We'll figure something out. Then we'll get the stuff we need to make sure we don't get a lot of duplicate food wise items unless we want to go multiples. And then
I
make
think
sure we have
you
plenty
can get
of ice.
duplicate food regardless.
all right,
Because
you
everybody's
guys keep
gonna have
going.
their own.
I'm gonna take a quick break.
I got to take a break myself. Be right
Jason
back.
needs coffee.
I need coffee. I've run it out of coffee, Cliff. My cup's empty.
Coffee.
I need a coffee.
I do absolutely love this bag that this thing came in. This thing is so nice.
Is it?
Wrap it in there just right, and I can use the drawstring as a hanging tie. It is my shed. I shall take over.
Dun dun dun.
Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, I'd like to live in an old train. That'd be cool.
No.
So are you actually coming, Cliff?
If I can find a way to, yes. Due to the fact that I just recently purchased a new truck, my funds are kind of tight right now. But that's still a couple of months away. We'll see where I'm at financially, situational wise. I might be able to make it. I might not. It depends. 'Cause if I'm going, I'm driving. The only problem is I live all the way in New Mexico, and it's about a 16-hour drive to Colin's house. Or at least the
Yeah,
area
that's
we're
a big
going is about
drive.
16 to 18 hours of driving.
We live
And
in
I'd be going by
Texas.
myself.
I think we're about 15 hours plus bathroom breaks and a hotel somewhere.
No, I'd just drive straight through 16 hours. I should be able to do that in like 2 days. Or straight solid 16 hours. It really just depends. I think, let's see, what is it? Just for Des Moines? I think just to get to Des Moines, it was. I'm not driving to Washington. Geese waffle. Go. My location. What the shit? There we go. It is. Yeah, about 15 and a half hours.
Us
About
too,
1,000 miles just to drive there.
without traffic.
Ooh, I'm gonna take the extra. I'm gonna take the extra long route so I can avoid driving through Texas. It's a whole extra 15 minutes, but I get to drive through southern Colorado, which I like driving through Colorado. It's a gorgeous area.
Oh, I know. I used to love it.
We're gonna make sure we have everybody has at least make 1 or 2 ice runs throughout the deal. So
Oh, I can just take one of my. We have like 4 big old coolers. I can just take one of those and fill that sucker with ice and be good.
well, the thing is, I mean, depending on the weather, obviously, because we can't, we won't know until we get closer what the weather's going to be like.
We can all throw some money my way, and I can go get one of those like $100, $200, $300 freaking igloo, not the igloo coolers. What are those ones? Yeti coolers
Yeah.
that are like supposedly bear proof. I'm sorry. On that note, anyone who is dumb enough to claim that a cooler is bear proof has never met a pissed off bear.
Or a hungry bear.
Or, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't care if that cooler has giant, thick rubber bungees to keep the door closed. That bear wants in, it's getting in.
It'll get into a cabin when it's locked up solid.
I've seen
It'll
it.
get into
I
a
literally, one year, I watched a bear pull a car door off of a car when I was in Yellowstone one time on a camper
Yeah.
trip. It just
There's no
ripped
bears.
the car
There's no
off the
bears in
door.
Iowa, folks, other than the police. So you're good to go.
You might have the occasional GAY bear, but
I will make sure that everybody has their fishing licenses who are planning fishing. We can make sure plenty of arrows, plenty of bows, plenty of everything. We just have fun.
Plenty of airs.
Excuse me.
a couple bridges. Well, that's it. Railroad crossings, man, whatever. Those ain't gonna do anything.
I was thinking about maybe picking up some exploding die targets.
Oh, get
The ones that go poof and little, no fire, just dust, powder stuff.
Explode, literally.
Not the flaming ones.
They don't flame. They're just loud.
No, we can't go big explosions either.
I guess
Just the
none of us
ones
can
that-
eat beans.
You can go
Just
blow
the
up a
ones
beaver
that-
dam.
What?
You can go and blow up a beaver dam.
No.
Well, you'll go to jail for that in Iowa.
No, they do it here too, but they actually have to get permits for it. And the DNR has to get it.
Landowner's permission.
But usually it's on private land, and DNR has been notified because they do have a tendency to destroy farmland. So they do, allow that.
I don't know. If I owned property and a beaver decided to randomly make a dam on my property and basically give me a free lake, I think I'd be all right with that.
But yes,
I might be a
it
little
causes
upset
a lot
that
of
he took
damage
most of my
to the area.
trees.
You what now?
I said I think I'd be upset if it took most of my trees, but in the long run, I'm going to get a free lake or a pond. So I'm going to have a bunch of basically free fish and a beaver to eat.
And all the mosquitoes you can eat.
If it's a stagnant pond, that's usually the only way you get mosquitoes. If it's running water, it's not nearly as bad because the eggs get washed downstream.
Yeah, you got to make sure that whatever water you got to have running water somewhere. I'm eating cinnamon rolls, folks. Cinnamonies to be exact.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I now know why Russell cannot get rid of the beaver dam.
Why is that?
Because there's still beavers there.
Well, yeah, well that too. But the problem is he's running a drain pipe. I think it's like a 6-inch pipe or a 4-inch pipe straight through the dam. So the beavers have like access to building over on top of it. You make a kind of like a U-style and just lay it over the top of the dam and just let the water run through there via water pressure. Once you pump the water through the other side, it'll suck it through. You do that on like an 8-inch PVC pipe and that'll drain. The beavers aren't going to move the pipe as long as you anchor it in there. But the problem is when you're running pipe through where they're trying to make the dam, they're going to try to block one end of it.
You probably should have equipment on have water power.
if you can get hydropower through there. But the problem is, anytime I've seen Russell in any of his videos make a dent or a channel so the water can run through, by the next day the beavers already fixed it.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
And
Ta-da.
I'm waiting.
I am. Ta-da.
Well, what I would do is put in a pipe that's extra long, that extends beyond both directions of the dam.
Well, the problem is even when he's done that, I think he's got like a 10 or 12-foot pipe through there, but the beavers keep jamming stuff in one end of it to block it off, regardless.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to be very big, though.
Doesn't matter. The beavers are going to jam sticks into it until it stops running water.
Yeah, because they
Put
don't
a
like the
beaver
sound
trap
of
in
running
the
water.
hole.
Only if it's going to be a nuisance or trapping season. Well, anyways, last note, I'll let everybody know. I did put some links in the description below. So if anybody wants to go ahead and look at going to a field target event, either for bow hunting for archery and or air guns, they are absolutely fun to go to and watch. You can, if you decide to get interested into it, there's also links there to you guys can get started.
I've done
Yeah.
field archery before, so
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Like I said, it's absolutely a phenomenal event to go to, especially when you get to these big events that are like 4 days long. They are absolutely wonderful to go to. You know, they got good food. You know, I get to meet a lot of good friends, and believe it or not, you get to meet quite a few YouTubers.
Who's over there squeaking?
Not me.
That's the birds.
Maybe it's Molly. She's awfully quiet.
Nope, it's not me.
It's the birds in my yard.
Those are some loud birds.
Yep.
I thought somebody was sitting in like a squeaky chair. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Mine does squeak when I have my feet up. It rocks a little bit and does squeak a little bit. But we'll figure out things as we go, and we'll. Oh man, I'm not sure if we should do a Facebook page on this or not, where we
A what?
keep track of everything of our get together.
Cliff
I
doesn't
still
have
have
Facebook.
Yeah. Just do a group chat on Instagram or something.
The thing is, I want a permanent site where we could keep all the information in one localized location that we all can look at our leisure.
Yeah,
Like,
group chat.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, Mr. Grumpy. Do an Instagram page then.
I don't know how to do that either.
You just post it on Instagram, you
Don't know how to do that.
silly pickle.
That's why I don't
Cliff.
do the posts on Instagram.
Cliff.
I don't know how.
Make an Instagram page for Collins and everyone else's camping adventures. Send the links out. Everyone join, and Bob's your uncle. There you go.
Who's Bob? And why is he my uncle?
Bob's a nightmare.
He
Really?
totally is.
That's
Yeah.
Earth 2.
I remember Bob. I like Bob, though.
Man, I remember Earth 2. That was an odd series.
Is that Bob
This
with
is-
one O?
Yeah, Bob with 1 O.
Well, if Bob
Yeah.
had two O's, that'd be boob.
Got her to say it.
Shh.
Well,
Not enough
we could
coffee
use
this morning.
multiple setup for those people who do use Facebook other than Instagram and stuff like that. So we keep
I use
track.
both.
Huh?
So I do both Facebook and Instagram.
I know how to access it, and I do messaging, but that's as far as I go.
Well,
That's why I don't post these on Instagram because I can't figure out how. But as we get more information, we post new information up, and just any of us can update it, kind of situation.
Well,
Guys,
except
what
for
do you
you,
guys
because you don't know how.
Exactly. Hey, at least I'm honest about it.
Yep, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
I don't know how to be an administrator on a group thing either. So
What's Facebook?
I know Facebook. I've done Facebook groups before.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else about the other ones.
about starting one.
Yeah, I don't have no idea about Instagram at all.
You don't have to have a group on Instagram. Someone just make up a new account on Instagram and name it the Camping Adventures or something. And then that person sends the link out to everyone. We all join. And then you can add things, take things off, and keep everyone updated.
Right. So that's a good idea. Oh, so you can't. You're not. You won't be there, unfortunately. Dang it.
No, I won't be there.
Which I said,
Not
dang
this
it for.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it, but that just depends on what my financial situation is.
We still can't kidnap you.
No, I'm not
No,
driving
fine.
there and then driving all the way back.
No, I'd fly there, then just take the train back.
Do you know
Right.
how heavy a train is? You're going to drag that thing all the way from here to Iowa?
Hey, Amtrak goes through there, so
Colin going to
Yeah,
go from here
via
to the highway. It's
Montana.
gonna look like Lou Ferrigno.
but we'll figure things out as we go. But folks, I'm getting tired,
Yeah, I'm getting there too.
and
Always
I'm
got
still
15
not
minutes.
adjusted to these new daylight savings times.
Oh, it messes with me hard.
I don't know.
I've been so many years without changing time or anything. It was
Just-
wonderful.
My body says it's 10:46. My clock says
Mhm.
it's 9:46. My body thinks a whole different other thing. But I need to
Like
get some
jet lag, but without the jet lag.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mhm.
Been there, done that. But we'll, we're all in charge of this, not just me. I'm just the ground guy. Good. We got to hear back from Rob about what he finds out.
Yeah.
And
Rob
well,
fell asleep.
Rob had to go get some sleep because I think he had a big event he had to cook for.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's our chef right there.
He back?
Look, Johnny.
No,
Johnny came back. Johnny's here.
no. Rob can cook for all of us.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
I would not put that on.
I would not. I would not put it on him either.
I am going to leave you all to it. It was good to chat with you all. Good to see
Yeah.
you all. And I'll see you all next live stream.
Be
Unless
tomorrow.
it's Saturday, because it will be Sunday
That's
for me,
right,
and I've got my
tomorrow.
nephew's birthday party on that Sunday.
All right,
Okay.
Mandy. You have a good night, or excuse me, a good afternoon.
Good
Love you,
day.
man.
Yeah, good
Morning.
day.
Yeah, I got to go to
Good
work
day.
in an hour or so. So
Jenny
see
says
you all
good night.
next time. Bye, Jenny.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye, Molly. Bye, Jason. Bye,
All right,
Cliffy. Bye,
bye-bye.
Colin.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Love
in
ya.
chat.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the broadcast. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. So this is Jason from Hunt Hunter Outdoors. We have Cliff from Foxit Outdoors. Then we have Molly, and then we have Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. And
Okay.
always remember, folks, always get outside, and you gotta grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, and then we get to eat it, and then we have a potluck.
Sure.
All right,
Grow it,
folks.
Harvest it, eat it.
Yep.
You wouldn't eat it because you don't like vegetables.
I like vegetables. I'm just not going to eat that carrot because it's a perfect carrot.
You're gonna have to do something with it.
I'm going to save it till Saturday.
What's on Saturday?
My live stream, you dork weevil.
All right. And with all that, everybody have a good evening. And don't forget to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, please. And please leave a comment.
If I have to, I guess.
I guess I'll push that button.